Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your forecast for the first half of August, so roughly from the 1st to the 15th of August. Sorry. And this will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. May also apply to cross-watchers, if you're a cross-watcher, I mean. As always, just keep an open mind, watch all your signs for a full message that may apply to you. Love forecasts are also available on the channel, and if you're interested in private readings or you want to look at the special running, all that is in the description box below. So let's see, Aquarius, what is coming up? I'm using the Crow Tarot deck. It's wonderful. I hope you like it at least as much as I do. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Now this can indicate a Capricorn that's significant for better or for worse. It can also indicate some sort of situation that you're feeling tied to, that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you in a position of being powerless or feeling like you're powerless, dealing with a bit of a bully, dealing with an overbearing boss. Doesn't have to be all that bad. It can also indicate just a very strong focus on money and reputation, money and status above all else during this time. Whatever the situation is, the Devil card talks about when times when we are either overindulging, not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking about consequences, or when we go to an extreme with anything really, okay? So let's see, the cards that flipped out. Wheel of Fortune and the current situation. So with the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing that you're feeling like you don't have any control over a situation. You might be trying to control something that is changing. You may be trying to prevent something from changing, okay? Or again, feel like no one really asked you what you want. Someone is in control. Someone's changing things up for you. Okay. It can also be a focus on change because again, you're in a situation that you're not happy in. You're in a situation that you feel stuck in. We have in the challenge the Three of Pentacles. You may be dealing with a toxic environment. The challenge is to work together. The challenge is to cooperate. So you might be dealing with people who are not cooperating, people who are not doing what they're supposed to. You have to do the work for everyone. People taking credit for your work, okay? Or again, a relationship where the both of you are not doing what you're supposed to. You're doing the work for both of you, okay? And it's unfair, absolutely. Yeah, so we have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in the foundation. So you're dealing with someone who just takes your money, takes your love, takes your resources of any other kind for themselves. Alternatively, you're dealing with someone who takes from you to give to others, as if they're giving, you know, is what I'm seeing here. An offer that seemed to be very positive, and you took it, you believed it, yeah, because it looked okay, is now keeping you stuck and is now costing you more than it's giving you. The Hierophant in the past, so you signed the contract, yeah. It's interesting that you have the Hierophant and the Devil together, and another sign had this, I can't remember which. Because this is, again, it's a door that was open to you. It looked like it was a good thing. It looked like someone was trying to help you out. But there was a lot you didn't know about it. And that is what is now coming to the surface. You're starting to realize that actually you're stuck in a situation because you signed the contract and there's really no easy way out. You made the commitment, whether this is in a love sense or with work or business or even studies. In the crowning thoughts, we have the Ten of Cups. This is what you wanted. You wanted the happily ever after. This may have been what was discussed. This may have been what was promised. Because this was the goal that you were supposed to work together for. But you find yourself working alone for it, and it's getting further and further away. So again, whether this is a relationship and marriage and family and happily ever after was promised, or a job where you just get along with everyone and it fulfills you in more ways than one, and it's just not the case. Or even a place to live where your neighbors are horrible and you were envisioning this happy community, but it's like where, you know, everyone's responsible for doing something, but no one does. You have to do it. It's up to you to do it. You're the only one doing it. Something as simple as, you know, putting out the garbage bins for everyone. You know, maybe you're living in a shared space or an apartment building or something, and you have to, you know, put the bins out. No one else does it. And you're like, well, if I'm going to do mine, I might as well do everyone else's. But you signed the lease, you signed the contract, you live there now. There's nothing you can do about those neighbors. But it's really keeping you up at night. Whatever the situation is really keeping you up at night. It's taking you to your wit's end. If that's a phrase. I don't know what I'm saying. But I hope it makes sense. I don't always know what I'm saying when I'm channeling. And this could also be staying up at night looking for a solution. Staying up at night looking for a way out. Or if you're dealing with an impossible boss, you're staying up at night doing the work for everyone else because they're not doing it. But when the project is successful, oh yeah, we're a good team. We're such a good team. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune with the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles was promised. 5 of Swords is what you got. So collaboration and cooperation and working together was promised, when in reality you're dealing with people who are out for themselves. You have to watch your back, you have to keep a paper trail, you have to keep your emails for proof. Feeling challenged, feeling attacked every which way, like you have to protect yourself. Be ready for anything. Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. This could be around an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn for some. Or you're dealing with this person who likes to receive. They like the attention, they like gifts, they like money, they like status. Or it could be that boss, you know, with the Devil card, the Capricorn energy. As long as they get what they want, it doesn't matter what you get. And you might be dealing with someone who's stealing money from the team, from the place you're working in. So even though there is success, or, you know, sales are okay, somehow there's still never enough money to pay people on time, or there's still never enough money for bonus pays or whatever. With the Hierophant, we have the King of Wands. So again, this could be a micromanager. This could be someone who, it is the person calling the shots, but they're very egotistical. They're out for themselves. They're the bully boss. Yeah. 10 of Cups with the 7 of Swords. This was what was promised, but it was a lie. It was deceit. With the 7 of Swords. It was someone saying what they thought they had to get what they wanted. We have the 9 of Swords with the 6 of Wands and the Justice card. So to get what you want out of the situation, you have to take legal action. 10 of Swords with the Devil. We have the 10 of Swords, the Death card. So you can put an end to this. You do have to take legal action. Okay? you do have to take legal action. So there is something you can do to get yourself out of the situation, but you have to take legal action. I'm also getting a sense of this is what you have to do to get yourself out of this situation. To keep things to yourself, to focus on strategizing, to stick to your plan, be secretive, you know. Don't be the open person that you are that goes around asking people if they need support or help with anything, because they'll just keep throwing things at you. So just keep yourself to yourself. Do what you have to. Respect your contract or whatever this is, what was agreed, what was promised, whatever. But play the game. Play the game. You're dealing with people where you have to play the game to get out of the game. Okay? Even though it's not in your nature to be this way, or you prefer not to have to be this way. You like to just get along and, you know. But I feel like you're dealing with a situation where you have to play the game to quit the game. Otherwise, there's no real way out. Whatever was promised or signed will go against you. So you have to use it for yourself. You have to use it to your own advantage. So speak to an expert. Be a little cunning. And you have your victory. You have your freedom from this burden. You have your freedom from this contract. You have this freedom from whatever this commitment is that you're tied your hands. Okay? Excuse me, I've been speaking all day, so I'm losing my voice just a little bit. Or rather, my throat's dry. If this is about, or if this is over an inheritance, if this is over family legacy of sorts, because this is family as well, giving you this trouble. It is unfortunate, however. You have to do what you have to do. You either completely walk away from this. Don't fight for what is yours. Yeah. Just walk away. Or if you want to get what is yours and what you do deserve and what was left to you, for you, you have to play the game. You have to be a little cunning. You have to get some legal advice, some legal support. You have to plan things out and execute the plan. Stick to the plan, stick to the strategy. You're going to have to see these people as your opponents, not your friends or family members, if you want to be successful in this matter. So whatever it is that you want to get out of the situation, I feel like you can plan towards it, you can come up with the strategy, you can be cunning, you can play the games, or play the game, get what you want, and then you can finally just cut ties and be done with this once and for all. I feel that something was left to you, or given to you, or assigned to you. And then you have these people, these 5 birds, like the 5 of Swords here, challenging it, attacking that decision. Whether this is unruly co-workers, or again, unfortunately, family members, or people who once were friends, or people who you once worked with, or people who you maybe once got along with. Don't let emotion hold you back. This is not the time to be emotional, because these people will cut you down given the chance. No second thought about it. You're dealing with some very negative people here, okay? Don't worry, they'll get what's coming. With the Justice card, this is karma. This is also a reminder of don't stoop to their level. Just pretend like you are. if you have to, or don't stoop to their level. You just come up with a plan and a strategy, and you just stick to the plan, okay? Don't allow the negativity to eat you up and make you feel like you want to get revenge. Trust that they'll get what's coming to them. That's not your problem. Trust fate to do its work. Trust karma. But to get yourself out of the situation, to get your peace of mind back, you do have to take legal action, and you will be victorious. I get that your name will be restored. Your good name will be restored. Truth will be revealed. Everyone will know exactly what's happening. This could also be, unfortunately, a situation with an ex. Maybe fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have earth signs here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or another air sign, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe Aries, Leo for some, that's why it came out. Regardless of the sign of this person that you're dealing with, there once was positive energy between the two of you. There once was positive emotion, feelings between the two of you. And so because of that, you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. The second you do that, they will eat you up. You have to see them as opponents. You have to see them as just people. You're not attached to them. You have nothing with them, together with them. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, you will either feel extremely guilty for doing what's right, okay, because you have to act against them. And if you try to see them as they were, you will feel extremely guilty. But if they were the way you remember them, you wouldn't even be in this situation, okay? Or you'll decide not to take action against them at all for the sake of the good old days. But you would be giving up what is yours. And there is a lesson here for you as well, to do with boundaries, to do with respect, to do with standing up for yourself, protecting what is yours. Yeah, with the Justice card. Maybe you've been avoiding confrontation until now. And this is saying confrontation doesn't mean you go at each other's throats. It simply means establish your boundaries and you do not back down. You don't have to get involved emotionally. You don't have to, let it eat you up. Life isn't fair, unfortunately. And if you are put in a position where you have to set your boundaries and not back down, that's what you have to do. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be at peace with that. Because I feel like you're feeling very guilty. You're feeling very uncomfortable having to be put in this situation. And that in itself makes you angry. But don't let this eat you up. Don't let this change the beautiful person that you are. Don't let it affect your positive energy. And I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. If you detach yourself from the situation, if you see them as opponents, if you see them as people who are unfair, attacking you, and you're just protecting yourself, you're not attacking them. You're simply not allowing them to attack you. Okay, so you're not retaliating. You're just putting up your barrier. Yeah, there's a difference. And get yourself that legal advice, and you will be victorious. Whether that means you cut ties with the situation completely, you let them have whatever they want, but you detach, you don't allow it to eat you up, or you get what you want, you get what is yours, and then you put it to rest once and for all. It just comes up a lot of different ways. It can be anything for as many of you watching. It's different, okay? But that is your reading. It is an interesting reading, okay, Aquarius? I know you're not unfamiliar with this energy. I know that we've seen it in your readings every now and again. But like I say, it's for a lot of you, it's attached to a lesson. So as soon as you get the lesson and apply it, you will not be put in the situation ever again. That's the silver lining if you want to see it, okay? You deserve what you deserve. Don't feel guilty for what you deserve. Don't feel guilty for what was given to you, okay? And don't feel guilty for doing what you have to do to protect yourself. You don't have to attack anyone. Protect yourself. Set up a barrier. This is as far as you go, okay? That's all you have to do. You don't have to actually attack anyone. Stoop to their level, okay? So let me know, okay, what is this about for you? What's going on for you? If this applies, it's not going to be for everyone. Watch all your other signs. But I hope the reading helps if you're dealing with these energies, okay? Make the most of this. Use the energy to your advantage. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye for now.